morning, everyone. Good morning. Namaste. My name is Uzo Amaka, and we're going to be having Sunday morning yoga here with the Dew Center. If yoga is a new practice for you, to our friends just joining us online, it's a practice you are going to enjoy if you take your time and allow it. Try to not resist when we hold the poses. That's the whole essence of yoga. Mindfulness, consciousness, bring it together with the body and the mind in union. That's what yoga is about, to yoke, to bring about union between your body and your mind. So whenever we are holding poses, I'll show you. For instance, when we're holding the downward dog and we want to go into low plank, it will feel challenging for you, for our friends, our clients practicing with us newly. You'll feel uncomfortable. The whole point is to carry on, no matter how uncomfortable the poses feel. There's room to take breaks. If it gets too overwhelming, I'll show you. You just go into child's pose. Child's pose, you bring your knees to the ground. You allow your toes to touch this way. You sit down on your heels. You lengthen your hands, forehead down. You take 5 to 10 seconds in child's pose. When you're up for it again, come back to the practice. So take your time. You're very welcome, everyone. You're very welcome. To our senior citizens in the house, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. You're very welcome. Please get comfortable. For seniors, as always, you have your chair. Use the chair. You don't have to do all the poses with us to the end of the session. Do what your body permits you to do at a time. This morning, we're going to hit it off with deep belly breathing. We're going to go into grounding. We're going to move into super brain yoga. Super brain yoga into like 5 moves from dynamic stretch, and then we'll go into our practice. I'm smiling this morning because we are doing 6 sun salutations. So for every one of us, you were caught in that traffic yesterday, coming from the island all the way down to the mainland, or going to the island. I was in that traffic and it wasn't funny at all. So for everyone I was caught in the traffic, this session is for you. We're going to walk the body. We're going to release stored up tension from the body. I know a lot of us experienced road rage yesterday. If you didn't, that's awesome, but you're still going to practice and do every pose, not less. The week must have accumulated tension in our bodies. So let's proceed with the practice. You're very welcome. You're welcome. So relax. I have the mat laid out. We are recording live from the Dew Center Wellness Studios. I have my bottle water, custom Dew bottle water. Doesn't get better. I have my face towel, custom Dew face towel. And relax. Let's start with deep belly breathing. Bring your feet hip width apart. Bring your palms to face forward. Spread your 10 fingers. Soften your face. Relax your face. Relax your forehead. Together, let's do this. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let's inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale from your mouth. Very good. Inhale through your nose. Exhale from your mouth. Inhale deep. everyone. Release tension from your body. Exhale. Let's take 3 more breaths together. Inhale deeply. Exhale. 2 more breaths together. Let's inhale deeply. Exhale. 1 more breath together. Inhale deeply. Let's exhale for 3, for 2, and 1. Relax. What's the name of our receptionist? Now relax. That was deep belly breathing. You inhale all the way into the stomach and we exhale. You know, all we practice most of the time is shallow breathing. You take shallow breaths all through the day. You don't get in enough oxygen into your body. Things like that causes a lot of mental stress, a lot of fatigue. Your body is not getting well oxidated. Oxygen is so vital to the body. Helps the body's natural metabolic process. When you don't take deep breaths into your body doesn't absorb enough oxygen. Your body doesn't carry enough oxygen. And that will, in time, you begin to feel tired. Even headaches will occur. Emotional stress. So when you practice deep breathing, not just with us on Sundays, on your own, practice that. You see results for yourself over time. Let's proceed into grounding. Grounding helps us to root deeper, helps us to find more balance. When you stand, you have more balance. For seniors, you experience swollen feet as a result of spending long hours sitting down, or it could be kidney related and you have swollen feet. For those that experience swollen feet over time, for seniors, you observe that this area is swollen as well, and there will be tightness to the ankles. You'll be able to move the ankles so much, you'll be able to walk properly, because you find that seniors, they walk this way because the swollen feet and there's tightness. And it may not be swollen feet, it may just be tightness around the ankles. Maybe because the person doesn't have an active lifestyle, working out, doing physical activity. Grounding is a practice for you. You can practice by yourself every day. It's really simple. So you allow your 10 toes to point forward. Next, you raise your 10 toes up like this. You see? Very easy. Bring your 10 toes down. Raise the heels up. You see that? Heels down. For seniors, use the wall. Place your hand on the wall and do this practice. 10 toes up. Everyone. 10 toes down. Raise the heels up. Take it easy. Bring your heels down. 10 toes up. 10 toes down. Heels up. Bring your heels down. One more time. 10 toes up. Inhale. Exhale. 10 toes down. Raise the heels up. Bring the heels down. Next, move the ankles to the sides. Yes, like that. Bring the ankles inward. Flex them back inward. Very good. One more time. Open up the ankles to the sides. Open up your knees. Take a deep breath, everyone. Exhale. Bring the ankles back in. All the way. Bring the knees in. We have one more to go. For the last time, excuse me, open up your ankles to the sides. Let's bring it inward for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. That's it. That's the practice. over time. Let's move into we'll do super brain yoga and then dynamic stretch. Let's go into super brain yoga. So I have to always prepare us for the session before we practice. So doing deep breathing, doing grounding, super brain yoga, dynamic stretch. Do all these four and then you get into your practice. It will take your practice to another level compared to when you just get into your yoga practice. All of these beginning stages will help with blood circulation, will help warm your body up, will help prepare your mind for your practice. So this is also part of holistic practice before we get into proper yoga asanas. Now bring your feet apart. Are you ready? Super brain yoga. It consists of 3 sets. A set has 7 repetitions. Super brain yoga enhances brain function. For people with focused balance challenges, you forget things easily, you can't focus, it could be trauma related, it could be just a thing like ADHD. Super brain yoga is a practice for you. Powerful practice, but you have to do it every day. No cheating. And I tell you, in like 2 months, you'll see results. You'll find more cognitive progress with yourself. You're able to remember things easily. You don't forget things easily. It's for you. Now, open up your feet. Hands out. Left thumb. Index finger. Right earlobe. Very simple. Hold on tight to your right earlobe. Right thumb. Index finger. Hold on to the soft part of your left earlobe. Connect your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Let's go into super brain yoga. You know our ears have nerve endings as well, just like our feet have nerve endings that connect to vital parts of the body. So when you hold on to the ears this way, you are stimulating your body from the inside, especially the kidneys. Together, let's go for it. Inhale, exhale. 1, that's super brain yoga. It's easy. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more sets. 1, keep going. 2, you can do it. 3, you are unstoppable. 4, you are fantastic. 5, so awesome. 6, 1 more to go. 7, last set. Let's do it together. 1, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, keep going. 4, put a smile on your face. 5, smile. 6, I know it's uncomfortable. And 7, let go of your ears. I know you feel your heart beat. That's good. It will help us with blood circulation. Now relax. Let's take a moment. That was super brain yoga. Let's do a little bit of dynamic stretch and then we'll go into our asanas together. First, eyes rotation. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eyes rotation. 9, 10, 11, 12. Relax. Neck movement to the sides. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Shoulders lift. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take your hands out. Let's just do 2 more. We'll do spine twist, wrist rotation, and we'll go into our asanas this morning. Hands out. Inhale. Exhale, turn to your right. 1 to the left. Right. 2, left. Right. 3, keep going. Right. 4, 5, inhale. Exhale. 6, everyone, let's do it. 7, and Exhale from the mouth. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale from your mouth. Inhale through your nose, reach up high. Exhale, come back to center, bring your hands together. Let's say our first namaste for the morning. Namaste. Let's get into the practice. We're going into 6 sun salutations this morning. When we do that, then we will ground ourselves in grounding poses. Okay. Custom dew water. Because here at the Dew Center, we are sophisticated people. We have our own custom water. When you come for practice here, you have custom dew bottled water. Now together, allow your toes to point forward. Mountain pose. Roll the arm moon back. Extend your hands up. Begin to deepen your breath for 5, 4. Drop your head backwards. 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Inhale deeply. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Now, for those with lower back pains, remember from last week we shared together. If you have lower back pains, when you fold forward, don't do this. This is the normal fold forward. But for our clients, friends practicing with us with lower back pains, so that we don't worsen it, and so that that back can heal and recover properly. With yoga, that will happen for you. But this way you practice, you bend your knee a little, you do this. This gives your back extra support than when you do this. So I'll show you again. Normal forward fold. Everyone, we do this. For clients with lower back pains, you bend your knees first this way, then you fold forward like this. You see? That gives your back more support. And if your hands don't touch the ground, if you feel so much tightness and your hands cannot touch the ground, do this. Do this. And if you have your yoga blocks with you, I'll show you what the yoga block looks like. These are yoga blocks. We have a lot of them here at the Dew Center. So these are yoga blocks for practicing. You keep them by your side this way. For forward fold, either you do this, or you can increase the height by turning it to the other side, or even this way, until you are able to practice doing here. And that's okay. Alright. Let's do it again. You know, we carry each other along. Mountain pose. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Begin to walk your palms down to downward facing dog. Relax your head down heavily. Let's hold together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Together, let's go into child's pose. Knees on the ground. Open up the knees. Allow your toes to touch. Sit down on your heels. Lengthen your hands. Forehead down. Relax the elbows. Continue to deepen your breath here in child's pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Downward facing dog, everybody. Come out of child's pose, tuck your toes in. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Mountain pose. This is sun salutation number 1. Reach up high. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Low plank. Everyone, let's go to low plank. Walk your feet back. For clients practicing with us, this will be your low plank. Knees to the ground. Hold your upper body weight. Now, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Number 2. We have 4 more to go. Halfway lift. Fold forward, everyone. Rise tall. Press down on your big toes. Mountain pose for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms down. Downward facing dog into low plank. Everybody, low plank. You can use your knees. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Number 3, walk your feet to your hands. Let's do it together. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Reach up high. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Low plank. Don't forget you can use your knees for your low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Number 4, walk your feet to your hands, everybody. Bring it to halfway lift. Let's fold forward. Mountain pose. Rise, rise, rise tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Step back strong. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 1 more. Walk your feet to your hands. 5. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Mountain pose. Move your arm bone back. Extend your hands up for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Low plank. Everyone. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. For the last one, walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Mountain pose. Let's rise tall together. Let's show off vitality at its best. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's hold downward dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees on the ground. Child's pose. Open up the knees. Bring your glutes lower to your heels. Lengthen your hands. Forehead down. in child's pose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's thread the needle. Take your right hand. Everyone, let me see your right hand. I can see you. Yeah, show me your right hand. Now, tuck it underneath the left. Thread the needle. Press down on your right shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left hand goes underneath the right. Press down on your left shoulder. Stretch out your right hand as well for 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Inhale deeply. Come out of child's pose. Go to your hands and knees. Together. Let's go into camel pose. Now, go to the knees. Don't forget to support your lower back with both hands. Show me your hands this way. That's it. Now, place that. Both hands behind your back. Below your back, just above the glutes. Then you push your hips forward. Drop your head backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was camel pose. Come back to center. Remember, for everyone that spent all that time in traffic, it was irritating, it was uncomfortable, there was road rage, all of that. This morning's practice is for you. So we've just done sun salutation. We did 6. That's okay. We've just done child's pose, camel pose. Let's go into superhuman. Now you're going to lengthen your spine. Stretch your right leg long behind. Keep your gaze down. Now, for some of us, you may not be able to hold your left hand up this way, but don't be discouraged. Practice. Even if this is where you can get to today, soon we'll be here together. Everyone, right leg long behind. Stretch the left hand forward. Keep your gaze down. Lengthen the spine from the base all the way to the neck for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lengthen the left leg long behind. When you are set, right hand goes forward. Even if you are shaking this way today, don't be discouraged. Soon you will find your balance this way. For 5, 4, 3, 2, keep your gaze down, and 1, relax. When you keep your gaze down, you lengthen the spine all the way to the neck. You keep it straight. Now together, inhale deeply, exhale. For this next pose, I'll show you. Let's go into hero's pose. For hero's pose, this is hero's pose. Sit down on your heels. Relax your palms on your knees. Five more seconds in hero's pose. For those of us with tightness around the knee and ankles, I know this pose is not a funny pose for you at all. But hold on. Hold on. Let's hold on. It will help you a lot with muscle elasticity. It will. So relax for 5 more counts. 4. Hold on. For 3. Hold on. For 2. And 1. Now you can get off the heels. This way. Now, when you're ready, I want us to try a new pose this morning. Lay flat on your tummy. Can you see me? Lay on your tummy. Relax on your chin. Chin down. Hands by your side. Relax. Next, take your right leg up. Drop it all the way to your left side. Let's hold it together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Left leg up. Drop it all the way to the right. Very good, everyone. Hold on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. That's it. Now bring your hands beside your chest. Go into upward facing dog. For 5, try not to do this. Don't do this. If you do this, you are going to cause injuries for yourself over time. Do this. Hold your body. For 3, 2, 1. Drop down on the mat. Let's go for the second time. Together. Let's take hands by your side. Right leg up. Drop it all the way to the left side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Left leg up, everybody. Drop it all the way. For seniors practicing, take your time. For 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center like this. Hands beside your chest. Upward facing dog. Together, go to your knees. That's it. Tuck your toes in. Downward facing dog. Very good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Together. Right leg long behind. Half pigeon. Did you see that? So when downward facing dog, you take your right leg long behind like this first. Then you bring your right knee. Your right knee comes forward. Stretch your left leg long behind. Take folded hands this way. Bring your forehead down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Support yourself up with both hands. 3, drop your head back. 2, 1. Back to center. Palms on the mat. Downward facing dog. Now for those that can go to downward facing dog from half pigeon, go ahead, celebrate your vitality. Don't take the easy way out. For our guests, our seniors practicing, this is how you come out of half pigeon. Just take it easy. Slide that right leg out. It's about you. Tuck your toes in gradually, knees off the ground. For those practicing, when you are in downward dog, your body will feel so heavy. You will feel the discomfort on your wrists, your palms, your elbows, and your shoulders. It's only temporary. It's because your body is new to the practice. By your third or fourth practice, you won't feel anything at all. I promise. Now, let's do half pigeon to the left side. Left leg long behind, everybody. Just like we did on the right side. Bring your left knee forward. Don't be scared. Just hold your balance with both hands like this. You see? Left knee forward. Stretch your right leg long behind. Take folded hands. Bring your deeply, exhale. I was in the traffic for so long, my knees started to hurt because my knees were bent for such a long time. For everyone that experienced that, this pose is for you. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your palms on the mat one at a time. That's it. Drop your head back. 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center. Palms on the mat. Now, go to your downward dog if you can. Go show off your vitality. Now, for seniors and our new friends practicing with us, this is how you go back to downward dog to avoid injuries. I know you want to see what I mean when I say go down to downward if you can. When you practice more, you'll be able to go from here to here. That's what I mean. But for today, we'll do it this way. It's not like you cannot do it though. You can do it, but today, let's do it this way. So you just stretch your left leg back, like that. Tuck your toes in, knees off the ground. Ta-da! Back to downward facing dog. For 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Together, let's take 1 triangle. Right leg long behind. 1 more time. Step your right foot between your hands. Now for seniors and for people practicing and new friends, if you can't go from here to this, let me show you what you do. But you have to practice this first. Try and do this. And even if your feet get here, this is what you do. You stop, you go this way. Like this. You try. For some people, they will get on their feet and they will do this. That's okay. The point is to get here in triangle. Hands beside your feet on the outside. Then you take your left hand up. This is where we are trying to get to. Over time, the more we practice together, it doesn't even matter about your age or your size. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to do it. Yoga helps you carry your body's weight. You feel lighter physically, emotionally. You feel light. It does work. Give it a try, not just the Sundays. You can come here and make it a practice. Transform your life totally. Now from here, for those of us using the blocks, if your hands cannot go flat, use your fingertips. And if there's still a little bit of off balance with your practice, use your block if you have them. This is how you practice with your block. That's why the yoga blocks are so good for practice, for beginners. You use your block. It gives you support. You do this. Let's hold triangle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Together. Left hand back to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Let's take revolving triangle. Now you can either place your left hand beside your right foot. Revolving triangle and do this. Or if you have your yoga block, you do this. This is okay. Or this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Move the block away. Turn the left foot to point to the heel, to point to the ceiling. And we are back in downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. Left leg long behind, everyone. Beautiful people. Wonderful people. Brave and unstoppable people. Step that left foot between your hands. Go for it. And if you're unable to take this long stride, try to take steps until you get here. Now you drop the right heel. It's the left leg's turn now. Drop the right heel. Keep your left hand outside of your left foot. Triangle. And if you are using your block, you can place it this way or this way. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. hand goes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, knees to the ground. Let's take one more camel pose together. Inhale deeply. Support your lower back with both hands. Push your hips forward. Head backwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Palms to the ground. Inhale deeply. Exhale, tuck your toes in. Downward facing dog. Begin to walk your feet to your hands. Let's take one risky one and then we'll sit down on the mat. Right hand goes to wrap around the left ankle. Left hand goes up. So this morning's practice was for those who spent a lot of time in traffic. And if you had an overwhelming week as well, this morning's practice is for you. For 3, for 2, and 1. We're releasing stored up tension from the body, tightness from the muscles. Receive 1 to the right side. Left hand goes to wrap around the right ankle. Right hand goes up. Roll the arm bone back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Inhale deeply. Exhale, go into your halfway lift. Fold forward. Bend your knees. Have a sit. Walk your palms back. And have a sit on the mat. Let's start with seated forward fold. Let's observe that we're sitting on our sitting bone. Sit up to lengthen the spine. Excuse me. Let's reach up high together. Now we fold forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look up for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's come up to sitting. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let's fold forward for the second time this morning. All the way down, everybody. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to sitting together. For 3, for 2, and 1. Hands down. Now we are familiar with seated head to knee. But this morning, we're going to be doing seated head to knee differently. Stay the way you are on your mat. I'll turn around so you see how we're going to do seated head to knee. Our normal seated head to knee, we always do this. Remember, we do this. But this morning, we're doing seated head to knee differently. Instead of keeping straight legs, open them to the sides. Like that. Next, let's start with the right foot. Now bend the right knee. Bring the right foot close to you. Now you reach up high. This one is different from seated head to knee we do. So sometimes one hand will touch, the other won't touch. That's okay. But let's fold forward together towards the left foot. Do it. All the way down, my people. All the way down. Wonderful people practicing with us this morning. You're very welcome. You are highly welcome. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come up to sitting. Now turn to your right side. You see, that wasn't so bad.
wasn't so bad, Joe. Forehead goes to the right knee. Try. Now for some of us, it won't touch. For some, the head will touch. With more practice, your head will touch your knee with ease. Let's do head to knee, this way. And if this is where you are at, that is fantastic. You look awesome that way. But bring your forehead down if you can touch. For 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Come up to center. Very good. Now bring that knee up, lengthen the leg out to the side. Let's do the left side together. Bend the left knee. Bring it really close to you. Next, let's raise the hands up. Turn towards your right side. Fold forward. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. For 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Come up to sitting. Let's turn to the left side. One more time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Head goes to the knee. Like this. And if this is where you are at, this way, you look fantastic. Over time, your head will touch your knee. Hold on to that pose the way you are. Now, let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Bring your right foot closer. Simple cross leg. Now, you don't have to keep your legs this way. It can be this way or this way. While we're here together, let's take our hands up. Start with the right hand. Drop your right hand behind your back. Left hand goes to reach. Now the point is to allow your fingers to touch from behind. Hold it. Now I'm going to turn around so you see what mine looks like behind. Right hand goes down. Left hand goes to touch. Now for some of us, the hands won't touch. Stretch them nonetheless. For some people, one side will touch, the other won't touch. But the point is to allow your hands to touch, open up your chest, and take deep breaths this way. For 5, like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Back to center. So like that. Then we'll do the same thing to the left. Now take the right leg out. Left knee comes. This time, right leg comes first. Left leg comes next. The first time, the right was on top, the left was underneath. Now, the left leg is on top, right leg is underneath. Or, if this is where you are at. For some of us, this is where our legs can get to this morning. Over time, we'll be able to do this with ease. Hold your hands up. Drop your left hand from your shoulder. Right hand goes to grab on from behind. Same way. Open up the chest. It will feel uncomfortable. For those practicing with yoga, you will find more balance with ease. It wasn't like this for me too when I started practicing. So let's hold on together. For 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Let go. Let go. Hold your hands up. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Let's uncross the legs and get very comfortable on our mats. Lay on your back. Plant your feet down. Let's do one bridge pose, one sutta, and we'll say Namaste. Shavasana and Namaste. Together, bridge pose. Let's hold it as high as we can. Raise the pelvic floor high for 5, 4, 3, 2,
One more bridge pose. Inhale. Exhale, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Allow your toes to touch. Let's go into Supta. Drop your knees to the side. One hand on your belly button, the other hand on your chest. Take deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Continue to deepen your breath here in Supta. Relax in Supta. Allow your knees to drop to the sides. Allow your toes to touch. Right hand on your belly button, left hand on your chest. For 3, for 2, and 1. Together, let's bring the knees back up. And let's go into relaxation pose. Kick the left leg out, kick the right leg out. Right hand goes to rest, left hand rests. This is relaxation pose, aka deep rest, aka Shavasana. You have to relax as the pose instructs. Relaxation pose. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, relax your forehead, relax your fingers, relax your toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center. Bring your feet on the mat. Now let's go into recovery. Move your hips to the right side. Everybody, move your hips to the right side. Take your feet off the mat. Allow your knees to drop to the left side. Right hand comes to rest on your left palm. This is recovery. Everyone, let's be in recovery together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, come up to center. Rock up to sitting. Very great. And we've come to the end of this morning's practice. Just in time for everyone that has to go to church, has to go prepare for the day, one appointment or the other. You are right in time to begin your day. Yoga will help you relax the muscles, will help you get your body well oxidated, relax your mind, and you just feel good for the rest of the day. Try to hold these emotions you feel, this moment of relaxation. Try to see if you can extend it for the whole of the day. Until next week Sunday, let's reach up high together. Let me see your smile as always. Palms together. Smile. Bring your hands all the way to your heart center. With lots of love. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you for attempting all the poses. To our seniors that practice with us, greetings to you. Thank you so much. We have our vintage session tomorrow, 11 a.m. for seniors.
awesome session. You get to have yoga. Vintage session has pottery making. You have massage, and then you get to paint. All in the vintage session package. We have a handful of instructors here to cater to whatever you need. We have Pilates session, restorative yoga session, hot yoga, whichever one your body needs at the moment, we have that for you. Feel free to call in to the Dew Center. We have Tunji on the desk, we have Favor on the desk, we have Vivian on the desk. Call in and book a session anytime, Mondays through to Sunday, and we are available for you. Until next week Sunday, namaste, and let's do this together. Thank you so much for practicing with us. Thank you. Thank you so much.